Today I'm going to use a word my mother said I should never ever use in public, and yet I'm going to do it for you guys. The things I do. Sorry, Mom. Hi, I'm Paul, and I pronounce Dutch words and names the way a Dutchman would pronounce them. The word of the day is K-U-T. What's the big deal about K-U-T? I mean, I went to a paint store the other day and I needed some paint strip, and this is when I found liquid stripper. Stripper named Kutsit. What's the problem with KUT? I mean, if you're an American, you think of KUT as probably the public radio station of Texas. That's KUT. There's a town in Pennsylvania called Kutztown. It has the university, the famous University of Kutztown. And very close to that town is a hairdresser that specializes in children's haircuts, and it's called Kids Kuts. Or when we think of chopping, you can chop things or you can cut things. The word cut is very common in the English language, right? What is the problem with KUT? Well, the problem is that it's a very common Dutch curse word. When something is kut, we know what we mean. It's not very positive. Kut. Kut is the Dutch equivalent, the Dutch vulgar version, the way we refer to the female reproductive organ. We have, if I were to say that as a kid, my mom would slap me, I swear. If you were to say this like 40 years ago on TV, that word would be bleeped out because it was considered not done. You don't say these vulgar words. But these days when I watch TV, nobody cares. I mean, you won't hear the Prime Minister utter that word. That would be weird. But everybody else finds it completely okay to refer to things as being kut. And kut is not a good thing. When things are kut, it's usually bad. A kutzooi is a terrible situation. That's a kutzooi. Or when you say, I feel depressed, you don't say, ik voel me depressief. Nee, you say, ik voel me zwaar kut vandaag. It's so kut. Or when the weather's bad, you don't say, oh, it's slecht weer. No, het is kut weer. We even have an expression that goes like this, kut met peren, kut with pears, which means it's terrible. Oh, the situation is kut met peren. It's a terrible situation. So the word kut has been normalized in normal Dutch speak. And I don't think people think anything of it. They just use it. And it's so common now that nobody thinks about it. But yet, me, with my strange bilingual brain, whenever I see something like this at the paint store, I still have to think of that very vulgar Dutch word. Well, I hope you have anything but a kut day. Have a great day, in fact. Tot ziens. Bye-bye.